Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's section on our social media marketing and social media management course. Right, for a while now, we've been trying to cover up so much about this very course, and we are currently on marketing channels. So, under these marketing channels, we are going to be looking into different marketing channels and how we can use them to promote and grow our businesses and brands, right? So this will help us to further develop our marketing strategy based on the platforms that we'll be using either for ourselves or for our clients, right? And we are going to be covering a lot about, we are going to cover creating value for our ID customers through both paid and organic marketing channels. And some of the channels that we're going to be considering, we are going to be considering Facebook uh, marketing, where we are going to look into organic marketing and paid advertising, right? And we are going to be considering Instagram marketing as well as WhatsApp marketing, uh, YouTube marketing. Then we may consider looking into LinkedIn and Twitter, and if possible, Quora and other marketing channels, right? The truth of the matter is there are a lot of social media marketing or a lot of social media platforms online. It is just about picking the one that suits best with you and how you can leverage your needs to grow your business and your brands, right? So all the knowledge will accumulate into a section where we'll be learning more about content repurposing and so many of them, right? So starting the class tonight, we'll be looking into Facebook marketing, right? And that's exactly what we are going to be stepping into right away. All right, so with respect to Facebook marketing, we are simply trying to leverage on Facebook or to use Facebook platform, which is considered as the world's largest social media platform. And we are going to use it to promote either our business or our partner's business or product or services. Remember, this course is basically to help groom social media marketers and also social media managers. So in any of them, you need to understand how Facebook marketing works so that it will ease your marketing journey or your management journey. If it is to market your brand or a client's brand, it is going to work effectively for you. And if it is to manage a brand that is already positioned, already in place, since management is all about maintaining the reputation of a brand, it is also going to be effective. So if you're a social media marketer or a social media manager, this is a part that you need to actually pay more attention to. Now, one of the basic reason or the major reason many persons prefer to use Facebook platform is because it is one of the most used platform, right? Currently, we can say we have over 2.9 billion monthly active users on Facebook. Yes, we can say we have about 2.9 billion monthly active users on Facebook, and that's huge, right? That's very huge. And that actually offered us some form of opportunity for our businesses. And that's to what reach other target audience and also increase brand awareness, drive website traffic, and generate leads, and also make sales, right? As usual, every brand or every business is out to make profit. They're out to make return on investment. Not every brand that is actually out for some charity works, right? So if you are managing or you're marketing a brand, you should have it in mind that you have a desired goal. If your goal is to reach more people, you should work towards that. If your goal is to drive traffic, you should work towards that. And if your goal is to maybe generate leads or sales, it is very important that you work towards that, right? And before we dive more into part of this Facebook marketing, let's look at some huge benefits of Facebook marketing. What are some of the benefits of Facebook marketing, right? Like I stated earlier, we have about 2.9 billion active users, monthly active users on the platform. And that means we have access to huge user base, right? It is just like, for instance, this is contrary to the traditional means of marketing where it will stress you or it will take you time to get across to thousands of people, millions of people. With the help of this social media platform, Facebook basically, it is going to ease your access to a wider audience. It's going to ease your access to a huge audience base, right? And also what? Targeted advertising. You can run adverts and target people based on your choice. For instance, you can target people based on the demographics, right? You can target people based on their behaviors, based on their interests, age, gender, and so on, even location. So that makes it what? That makes it targeted advertising. And it is also cost effective, right? It is very cost effective. Facebook is considered as the cheapest platform right now. Yes, it is considered as the cheapest platform for advertising right now. So it makes a lot of sense if, as a newbie or a starter or maybe a small business that is standing out, that is coming out, that wants to stand out, you can start from Facebook because it gives you that opportunity to get started without that huge budget, right? As little as the budget is, you can get started on this space, right? And you can also, it also gives us that benefit of increased brand awareness. Like we stated earlier, it gives you access to a huge audience. And if you are able to promote your brand, if you're able to push your brand in front of people, it is going to what? Cause some increase in your brand awareness, right? And that can be done either by organic means of advertising or through paid advertising, right? Then the next is measurable results. Yes, as much as the marketing is concerned, you can measure your results. There are insights, there are metrics that you can use to measure the effectiveness of your marketing on the Facebook platform. And you can also build a huge community on Facebook. The likes of Facebook groups, the likes of Facebook page, even Facebook profile, right? You can build a community, right? You can build a community that is interested in what you do, or a community of followership in your brand or in whatever it is you do. Very, very important. Then the next aspect is what? The key aspect of Facebook marketing that we are going to be looking into. Number one here is Facebook page, right? Facebook pages, we have Facebook ads, we have organic reach, we have Facebook groups, we have Facebook Insights, we have Facebook Messenger, we have influencer marketing, we have Facebook Live, we have Facebook Marketplace, Facebook Analytics. And we are going to be discussing each of them as we proceed, right? With respect to Facebook page, it is just like a shop, right? It's just like a shop where business owners can decide to talk about their brand, or it can represent an organization or a public figure, right? For Facebook ads, you use Facebook ads basically for advertising, where you set a sponsored ad and you get you a huge number of audience, right? Based on the goal you want to achieve, and it will work for you effectively, right? Then organic ad or organic reach is where you are not paying for the ads, but you are running ads. Like you are promoting your business, your brand, and you are not paying for the ads. That's what organic means. So organic is basically the opposite of Facebook ads or sponsored ads. Permit me to use that, right? Then Facebook groups is just like a community where you can, it's just like you are creating a particular group, just like we have WhatsApp group, Telegram group, and so on. You create a group for a particular purpose or function. Then you have people join the group. You have people join the group to share the same idea, the same purpose, the same goal or benefit or whatever it is, right? You can grow the group and have so much followers. We are going to look deeper or more into Facebook groups. Then Facebook Insight, we have where you can check the analytics, just like the analysis there. You can get insight of your performance on your Facebook profile, your Facebook page, your Facebook group, and you can have an insight and understanding of how it's working. And that's in relation to Facebook Analytics, right? It gives you some metrics. You can define the performance of your page or define the performance of your Facebook marketing journey based on the metrics being presented to you, right? Then Facebook Messenger, which is more of chat, you use them to message people, chat, interact with people, is part of it. Then influencer marketing, a situation whereby you are considering people who have influence over others, people who can command people, who can make people to do something, who have been able to build relationship with people over time, and people respect and trust them. You can, through that influencer marketing, grow your brand, grow whatever it is you want to market on Facebook. Then in terms of Facebook Live, you can use Facebook Live to broadcast what you do. You can create videos with what you do, showcase what you do on a live video where people get to engage, interact, and get to know more about what you do. Then Facebook Marketplace is also like a shop, a business place where people that are selling digital, let me say, products. It could be physical product or digital, depending on what you are promoting. You can create it. You can create a particular post about the product, and it will get to people either through organic means, or maybe, yeah, it's basically through organic means, or even you can set up advert and it shows on the marketplace. It's very possible. Yes, we'll look into most of them later on, but right now we're just trying to look into some of the let me say the basic aspects of all of these key aspects of Facebook marketing, right? So we are diving into Facebook profile, and we are diving into Facebook profile and Facebook page, where we are going to be looking into the difference between Facebook profile and Facebook page. Then gradually we'll step into creating Facebook page. We'll step into how to optimize Facebook page. We'll step into how to navigate and set up Facebook page. Another other aspect, how to overview of a Facebook page, how to navigate a Facebook page. Then we'll gradually look into some other importance of Facebook page and so on. Then we'll be dealing with Facebook marketing step by step until we get to the root end. And at the end of the day, we'll be happy with the informed knowledge on how to market on Facebook, right? So let's dive into the key aspects of Facebook page and profile. Now, with respect to Facebook profile, we can say that Facebook profile has personal accounts, right? A Facebook profile is a personal account for individuals where you can connect with friends and family members. So before you can have access to Facebook platform, you must have a Facebook account. And that's what the Facebook profile is representing, right? Then on the other hand, Facebook page could represent business or public figure, right? It could be for businesses, organizations, or public figures to connect with your audience, to connect with your customers, right? Then coming to Facebook profile, we can assume, or not even assume, we can say Facebook profile is private. What do we mean by Facebook profile being private? Your Facebook page is more like is public. For Facebook profile to be private, this is more like users, or let me say users, owners of this account, control who can see their information and post. For instance, you can hide a post, you can post, and you can limit some certain audiences from seeing your post. But from that of Facebook page, it is more like public, in the sense that pages are public and anyone can see the information or post on the page. Anybody can see the information or page or post on the page, right? You cannot limit a certain audience except you block someone from your page. That's the only way they can be limited in accessing your content, right? Then in terms of friend request under Facebook profile, now this friend request, profiles require what? Friend request to connect with others, where in terms of Facebook page, it is either followers or likes. Yeah, for Facebook profile, it works with friend requests and followers as well. Because once you get to 5,000 friends, you will no longer be able to accept friend requests. They only accept followers. So that's a Facebook profile is actually acting like a Facebook page currently because of this professional dashboard of a thing that have been introduced, right? This professional mode has made a Facebook page to look like a Facebook profile to look like a Facebook page, right? Even though there are still limitations, there are still a lot of limitations. So a Facebook page works basically with friend requests and followers to be able to connect with your friends, whereas Facebook page works with likes and followers, right? To what? Rather than to connect with your audience rather than friend requests. No, you cannot send a friend request to a Facebook page. It is not possible. Then in terms of Facebook profile, we can say Facebook profile is more of, it has personal information. The information there are more personal. What do we mean? You can display personal information like your birth date, your location, what you are interested in, right? What you are interested in, you can put them there. But when it comes to a Facebook page, it is more like business information. They don't ask about an individual information, a perception of a situation whereby you are making the page a public figure, right? For business information, it displays business information like address, contact details, and hours of operation and so on. We are going to be looking into that deeper when we get started with setting up our page and so on, right? Then the next thing there is posting, right? For Facebook profile, you can post updates, you can post photos, you can post videos, but with limited visibility, right? With limited visibility. So trying to relate the aspect of Facebook profile and Facebook page will give you more insight of which you will use when you are trying to brand or when you're trying to market a business. Once it's about marketing business, marketing services, or marketing a product, Facebook page guarantees you more visibility. And when you are posting on Facebook page, it gives you access to more features like visibility, even though the access are coming to Facebook profile now, but then there are limitations to that. There are limitations to that than that of what Facebook page. So Facebook page has so much advantage over a Facebook profile with respect to visibility. Then we also have limited features on the Facebook profile, whereas on Facebook page we have advanced features. In terms of limited features, profiles have so many limited features and functionality compared to pages, right? Compared to pages. For instance, initially we're not allowed to run adverts on a personal profile or a Facebook profile, but right now people can post their content on their personal profile. But then there are limitations to what you can do when you are boosting. But Facebook page gives us access to more advanced features like insights, like ads, like messaging, making your ideal business or for your ideal business organization. When we step into Facebook page properly, we are going to understand more. But then we are trying to market a business, right? We are trying to market a business or an organization or basically a brand, not a person, right? So we are more focused on Facebook page. We are going to be more focused on Facebook page, even though we are going to, along the line, consider Facebook profile, but then our interest is going to be basically Facebook page because we are trying to promote or manage a business, or let me say an organization, a brand, basically, right? So now let's dive into how to create Facebook page. How to create Facebook page. This is very common. Everybody knows about this, right? But then when creating a Facebook page, it is very important to take note of some basic things. And that's where Facebook page optimization comes in. So before you create a page, you should know what the page will stand for. You should know what the page should represent. You should know one or two about the page. For instance, name of the page, right? The brand the page is representing. Even though you can still edit a page name, but it makes so much sense when you already have information of what you do from your, let me say, market research or branding, right? So if you've not taken the part of branding and market research, I employ you to do that because it's going to give you an insight of what you are about to create. So we did a section on market research and also branding. So having that in place, it means we are ready to create a Facebook page, right? We started the training from market research down to goal settings, down to branding, where we talked about internal and external branding, down to copywriting, to sales, where we talked about sales psychology, emotional intelligence, down to customer service. And right now we are trying to consider marketing channels, and we are starting with Facebook page. For you to be able to know the marketing channels you use, it means you've done your market research, you've done your branding, and you are ready to go out, right? If you are not ready, it means, or you don't know what to go with, it means you are not set and you are not ready to get started with setting up a Facebook page. So to set up a Facebook page, you must have a Facebook account. And that was where we already mentioned about having a Facebook profile, right? So you must have a Facebook account before you can create a Facebook page. So how do we get started with creating a Facebook page? We'll log into Facebook account. We'll log into a Facebook account. Then we'll log into a Facebook account. All right. So now this is a Facebook account, right? So if you are using a mobile phone, you just hover to your menu or where you have the three lines at the top of the screen. You click on it. You go down to where you see pages. You click on pages, right? Then once you come to click on pages, you can see create new page. Now there's this challenge currently with creating a Facebook page. I don't know if it's going to affect us, but then I hope it doesn't. If you try to create a Facebook page, you'll be told you have created too many pages. So in that case, you may like to use a VPN or you may like to use Facebook Lite to do that. Any of them that works for you, or you can get someone to create a Facebook page and the person hand over the page by making you an admin, where the person removed him or herself from the page and the page becomes yours permanently. So by so doing, you will be able to create a Facebook page. So let me get started by creating the Facebook page right now. So if I thought the brand I want to work on is maybe crypto airdrops, maybe tap-free airdrops, or let me say tap-free, maybe tap-free. So if that's a page name, right, of the brand I want to use, you can see the page, the name is available. Then the category, I can decide to put anything, right? But it makes so much sense when you use the right category because it's part of your page optimization. So we are going to be discussing page optimization basically, but your brand name, when it comes to your page name, it's going to play a major role in your brand visibility and also the category and the description. Reason being that when people search on Facebook, they are going to, it's going to have an effect on what your page is all about. So you should be ready to set up your page the right way so that you don't have this issue of not getting visibility. And that's why you see some pages have more visibility than other pages. So I can decide the category, I can decide to maybe financial market, or I'm not sure if crypto is going to be available. I'm not sure. I can say make money, currency exchange. I can, let me try to use something, information marketing. There's no information marketing. Digital, let me just use digital creator, right? So you can select like up to 3 or so. Now, your bio now is basically what is going to speak about your brand. So it is very important that you spell out what your brand is all about on this bio so that when people get to see your bio, they know what your page is all about. So we already learned about copywriting. So it makes so much sense if you can leverage on that knowledge to create a good bio that people can get to see, right? So I can decide to get free information about airdrops. Let me say crypto airdrops and farming. So I can decide to put it like that, right? So I can decide to do it this way, then proceed and click on create. This is where there's going to be a challenge, but I pray it works out, right? If I click on create, if it permits me, you can see you have created too many pages. That's the issue right now. So let me try to see if I can use VPN to do that. Let me see if I'll be able to use VPN to do that. Let's see. Not working. Try again later. That's the issue currently, right? So I'll try to work it out later, but for the sake of this class, I think I have to just bypass it. So this is what you are going to see. This is what you are going to see when you are setting up a page. The next thing is going to be more of optimization, which is what we are moving into right now. So you can see this is how your page is going to appear. On your smartphone, this is how it's going to appear, right? So now let's dive into optimizing Facebook page for visibility. So now when it comes to optimizing your Facebook page, it is very important that you have an idea of what you want to create, research the brand name, and know the niche you want to. So for instance, if I want to create a crypto page, cryptocurrency, I can just use the word crypto. So by searching the word crypto, I am going to see different content on crypto. So my interest is basically on page, right? It's basically on page. So I will come to click on page. By the time I click on page, you can see these are the ranking page. These are the ranking page. Now, take a look at this first one, second one, and third one. Now, for your page to be able to display all these ones, you must have to optimize your page properly. So it works for any niche, it works for any brand. It's not just basically crypto. So if you use any word now, you are going to see pages that are already ranking. Now, why is this one showing at the top? Why is this one taking the first position? Whereas it is having 94,000 followers, and this one with 173,000 followers is below it. And this one with about 692 followers is taking the fourth position. Why? It is not about the number of followers, but about how optimized the Facebook page is. Right? Now, if you take a look at this one, now you can see this keyword I use, this crypto, fits perfectly with the page name. It is giving the page visibility, automatic visibility, right? So it is making the page rank. Then the next thing here is what? The next thing is what? The description. If you take a look at the description here, you can see this one is showing crypto on the description of the page, right? The description is showing crypto, making it also ranking, right? It's also ranking. Then when you come down to this other one, you can see this one is having crypto also at the description, but the name here is having a B. It's having another word attached to it, thereby reducing the ranking of this keyword. This one is more like exact keyword. So this is what we mean by exact keyword. Or exact keyword. So this one is matching the very keyword that was searched. So now if somebody is searching your brand with a particular keyword, maybe food, is your page going to rank? So it is either your brand name ranks the keyword, or the description ranks the keyword, or the category of the page ranks the keyword. And that's why you can see all these ones are showing here. Now let me change it to maybe food. Let me change it to food. Let's see what happens. Let me click on pages and see. You can see this one is showing food, and that's why it's taking the first position. This one is showing African Food Network. It's showing on the second position because there is food on the name. Then this one also is having other food related terms on the description, right? If I click, so it's making the page to rank more, and because the page is also verified, it's showing at the top of the page of the ranking page or the results. Now look at this one. This one is also showing it, but because the keywords here are not exact, it's taking the second position, even though they have food on their description, right? Likewise, this and many others. So you can use keywords to research how your brand is going to rank so that you can know how to set up your brand, optimize it. So your page can either go with the keyword, or the keyword will be on the description, or the keyword is going to be on the category, or it's going to be on your content. So if you are making a post, for instance, you can see Facebook photos here. Now, how do you rank your Facebook photos? How do you rank your Facebook photos? Description of your photos matters a lot. Now, many persons upload posts, they upload pictures without first saving the pictures with the right keyword. This helps or contributes to how your page is going to rank. So any picture or any photo you are uploading, it makes so much sense if you can save the page with the right keyword, the name of the picture rather, or photo with the right keyword. So if I want to maybe post and I want people to search and get the post to rank, I can decide to use that particular keyword on the post name or the photo name. Now let's take a look at this and see some photos. I am using food now. Now you can see this one is from Friends and Photos. That's why it's taking the position. Then look at this public now. If I click on this photo now, let me see if I can derive something from the name of the photo. Is there any name here? Okay, let's see. Do we have food on this? How do I inspect this now so that you see the name of the page, the name of the image? Let me know. I think let me know stress us much or try to confuse us much, right? Let me just ignore this here. Now I would have actually showed us, so much about this page so that you can see why this is ranking on the page. So it is very important to name your page according to your keyword. That's what we are trying to explain, right? Then the next thing is what? The next thing is to this same thing is applicable to Facebook, to videos, to your post, and so on. Try to use the right keywords so that as your clients or your customers are searching with these keywords, they are going to see your content. If it is real estate, the moment you search real estate, is your page or your post or your brand going to show up, right? Is it going to show up? These my personal photos are showing up because these are from my personal work. You can see these are other content on real estate. These are other content on friends and family on real estate. I'm using all, right? So it is very important to consider the keywords as part of your optimization. Then your description, I mentioned it already. Your description is very important. Then the what's it called? The page category is also very important, right? So this way you're able to rank your page. So now let's dive into a page. Assuming we have created a page, let's now switch into our Facebook page. So assuming you have created your page, this is how your page is going to look. This is the interface of your page, right? So still on the optimization, we are going to be looking into this page. We are going to be looking into this page. Now let's go into the page. Now this is the page. This the page. Right now, you can see this is a page name, SME Villa. This is a logo, and this is the cover photo. Right, this is a cover photo. Then taking a look at the description, we are not able to see the description from that angle because we are viewing it from admin end, not from customer view. Let's view it from the customer end and see. view as. Now, this is how your customer is going to see your page. This is how your customers will see your page. So now, assuming someone is coming to your page, your cover photo is going to speak a lot about your page. So what your cover photo projects is also going to contribute to your page. For instance, you can see this logo does not communicate anything, or this brand name does not necessarily communicate anything. So if I get to see this page and I see this logo and brand name, it will be very difficult to know what this page is all about. But by the time I see this description, I see this cover photo and see the description of the cover photo, I should have an information or one or two about this page. You want to reach your customers fast, reach SME Villa first. So anybody that is interested in reaching their customer fast, we definitely want to reach out to SME Villa. So the cover photo also speaks a lot about your brand. It may not necessarily be about the write-up. It could be pictures of what you do. It could be food. It could be one or two. It could be maybe plumbing. It could be real estate. Once they get to see it, the cover photo should speak so much about your brand. And you can hire a graphic designer to design a cover photo for you, right? You can reach out on the platform. We have people that can do that. Or if you can do it yourself, fine. Or you can use Canva. We already has a section where we learned about using Canva. You can go through that and do it if you think using Canva is going to work out for you, right? This is Canva. This is how the interface works. So once you come to Canva, you can type Facebook cover photo, Facebook cover photo, Facebook cover photo, and you'll be given templates that you can check and get the one that you find very interesting. You can see these are cover photo, beautiful cover photo that you can get to edit and use your information, fill in the information, change the information there to information, and you are good to go, right? But then to stand out, you can equally hire a graphic designer to do that for you. It will make so much sense. So this way, people are going to have an information about the page. Now, if somebody decides to scroll down, you can see this is an intro. This is more like a description. You want to reach your customer fast, reach SME Villa. It's almost same thing as what is on the other cover photo. So this is going to contribute to how well the page will be optimized in someone's, let me say, in your customer's front, or in front of your customer rather, right? So logo is part of it, bio, category, description, settings, and so on, right? When people search organically on Facebook, these are some of the things that will contribute to your page visibility. Very important. These are some of the things that will contribute to your page visibility, right? So we'll dive into more settings and features, right? So now we'll close this, exit view, so that it will take us back to the page. Now, when it comes to this page, once you log into your page, you are going to be seeing so much here to do. There's manage here, there's edit here. So on this edit, you can click on edit and you can change one or two on your page. If it is profile picture, is your bio, your page information like the category, the phone number, the email, the website. You can add other features through these settings or this edit page. You can achieve that. And if it is to manage page, these are other advanced tools that we are going to look into when we step into navigating Facebook page, right? Then for this professional dashboard, if you click on professional dashboard, you are going to see more about this page. But then let's go to settings more, because we are trying to optimize our page. So on the settings, we should be able to do one or two to keep our page optimized, right? So on the settings, you can see there are different settings here, but our interest is basically on page details and also the other ones below. So on page details, I am going to be seeing, okay, this is going to be taking me to where I can change the category of the page or add address, add area, service area, phone number, email, right? website, social links. If you have other links like Instagram, Twitter, website, and so on, you can add them to your page so that you are connecting your audience to your other platforms. If your business has to do with hourly rates or hours that people can know that yes, this is when you are active, you can add them. Languages, services, price range, and so on. Right? You can change gender, of which if you are acting as a public figure, this is where the gender is going to be important. But this is a business, this is a brand, so it's not really important. For these reviews, you can see you can allow reviews on your page. You can deactivate it. It is very important to allow review on your page because your public, or let me say your audience, will get to see the page and they'll trust more based on what is on your page, right? When they get to see reviews like the ones you can see here, this is a review. SME knows the onion. You can work with them and be satisfied. Their services are top-notch and exceptional. You can see this one. They know exactly how to run effective, but I had the best result from them. If I click on see more, you are going to see more reviews from people. You can see SME is the emperor, the conqueror, the lion, the champion of social media adverts. Whether you are looking for quality leads or mass sales, contact them to handle your ad portfolio for you and get to the results. You can so the moment people get to your page and they see these things, it is going to trigger their interest on the page, right? It's going to trigger their interest on the page, and they are going to feel that yes, this is what, or their services are worth it, or their brands are worth it. Reviews are very important. We talked about reviews when we were dealing with sales psychology and emotional intelligence, right? So it's very important. Then the next thing is what? We were on settings before it took us to reviews. We were on settings and we were working with page details. That was where it took us to that reviews. So let's go back. All right, so this is it. Now I can decide to come to this place and click on privacy and legal information. This privacy and legal information, you can decide to add your privacy policy link. For instance, if you have a website like we have for SME Villa, and also Scheme Money, we can decide to pick from the privacy policy page and add it to that website. It's still loading. So let me click on this privacy policy now to see. You can see this way, add a link. We are not going to the website, to the admin dashboard. We want to see the front end. All right, so this is the home page of SME Villa, right? This is the home page of SME Villa. Now, if we are to click on this, and you can see this privacy policy, we can decide to add this privacy policy to the to the Facebook page. So for a brand that have a business page with a privacy policy, you can add a privacy policy link and save it. We are covering most of these things because this is basically about social media management and social media marketing. So it is either you are marketing your brand or your client's brand. This knowledge is going to be very important. So it is either you are marketing or you're managing. Very important. So now on work and education, you can add your work, add college or high school if it is a personal brand. It is a public figure page, you can add all of this. But since it's not a public figure page, this is basically not important for me right now. So I'm going to skip everything on this page. So I'll go back to where? To settings. I was working on settings. So I'll go back to settings and I'll go back to, this is page details. That was where it took me to where we are right now. It took me to this place, right? So we'll go back. Then we'll go down to where there is how people find and contact you. Very, very important. Can you see? Allow search engines outside Facebook to link to your page. Allow it. Allow your page to be recommended to people looking at similar pages. That is automatic visibility. Allow it. So these are part of the optimization. So when somebody is contracting you to optimize that page, these are some of the things you look out to. Or when you are trying to optimize your own page, these are some of the things to look out to, right? Then the next thing here is what? Posts. For posts, who can see your future posts? Allow public. Don't make it private. Allow public, because it's a Facebook page. Allow it to set to public. Very important. Then you can see stories. Stories. Who can see your stories? Allow it on public. Allow others to share your public stories to their own story. Allow it. Allow people to share your stories. You mention them. Allow it. Allow followers to reply your stories. Very important. Archiving your stories. This is not really important, so you can just leave it this way. Then when it comes to page setup, you can change the name of your page. This is page access, management history, how people that are managing your page, what they are doing on the page. Maybe you hired social media marketers or managers, and you have them to manage your page. You can, through this page management history, and know what each person do. So if maybe somebody is lying to you or telling you that he or she never deleted or posted, you can check this and see who did it. That way you can know what really happened on the page. Also, page status, you can know about restriction. You can review your page if people are if Facebook is recommending the page, you can know. You can see the page is on recommendation, right? You can see more about status, more about page admins to add other page admins, and more about monetization. We are going to look into this later, but right now we are not considering them. So back to page setup, that's that about recommendation. Advanced messaging, you can set up how people message you. You can either use Instagram or Messenger to receive messages from Facebook, or you want to go more, you can advance more into this, of which these are not really very important right now. So we'll go back to Facebook page. On this Facebook page, you can see data sharing, issue, electoral political ads, and so on. You can explore this and understand this more, but for now, this is actually not very important to us right now. Then on this branded content, if I click on branded content, you are going to see something. This is where brands collaborate, but we are not going to look into that, right? We are not going to look into that because that's not really important right now. Even though it's very important, you can learn about that, you can explore more about this, but for now we are ignoring it. So we go back to page setup, this page setup, then on Reels. If you click on Reels, you can see allow your public to see Reels. Reels are a better way to grow Facebook page. Reels are a better way to grow Facebook page. So allow it to be on public so that it's not hidden, right? Then followers and public content. Who can follow my page? Allow it on public. Please don't make it private. Allow it on public. Who can see your followers on your timeline? Public. Who can see the people, pages, and lists you follow? You can make it public, right? Or you can make it private, but public is still fine. Who can comment on your post? Make it public so that it is not only people that are following your page that can comment. Public post notification, it's fine. You can get a notification on where people like, people follow you, people share or comment on your post. Very important, so that you can respond to your notifications easily. For as a social media manager, it is very important. Public page information, allow your information to be public. It's still fine. Then show relevant comment first. It's still a good one as well. Off Facebook previews. Enable presenting your public posts are shared off for Facebook previews. You can just leave this or just try to explore more to understand this. Hide post comment with profanity. So now post or comment that are not really good, should not be visible. So you can just activate this so that the algorithm automatically hides them. And you can also hide comments or sensitive information, right? You can hide them based on, can you see what I did on this page? Look at what I did. I added scammer, fraud, 419, HTTPS, HTTP, www, 080, 081, 070, 090, all these ones, scamming, steal, thief, bit.ly. So that once I post or I'm running an advert or I'm doing anything, nobody should drop any of these very keywords or phrases on my post, right? So that they will not drop any of this on my post. That's the major reason why I had to restrict this. So you can do this it is under page settings, privacy. You come down to followers and public content. You'll find it here, right? Or through the professional dashboard, you can still locate it, of which we are still going to look into professional dashboard more. Then for page setting, you can, are we done with words here? Yes, country restriction. You can restrict a particular country. Maybe you are managing a page and you are to restrict a particular age or a particular country, you can do it here, right? You can do it here. Then for page setting, page tagging, and so on, you can allow everyone to tag your page. Very important. We already answered some of these things. Who can post on your page? Anyone. Who can see that others post on page? Anyone. It still makes sense. Allow others to view and leave reviews on your page. Very important. Who can post? Who can see posts you are tagged in? All of this one, just read them and see the one that works best with you and activate them, right? Then for blocking, under this blocking, you can block users and you can block pages. If I click on this, you discover that there is nobody here. I did not block anyone, and I can still block a user. I can decide to add the user now to block the person, or add the follower to block the person, right? Or block pages from following this page. But then I am not blocking anyone now, so it's not very important to me. Now, this is where people run ads. If you are running ads, you can manage your payment info, but we are going to look into ads better. So we are ignoring this part right now. We are trying to optimize this page so that it is very, so that it's very visible. So these other ones about link accounts and so on, these ones are not very important right now because we are still going to be living with that. So our next section is going to be on, I'm coming. Where is my screen? Our next is going to be an overview of Facebook page and Facebook page interface and navigation, and so much more about setting up Facebook page. So that's what we are going to be doing on the next section, right? So